What is this swap mentality? How does this even work? That is the central question. Even there, what they do is somehow bring in the Aryan invasion theory to say that just as the rest of us are colonizers and invaders, you too are the same. And Bharat has undergone for thousands of years to accommodate multiple points of view. What a casteist religion! By the way, it's UC Berkeley. Why is it that decolonization as a subject is so popular and cool when it comes to lands such as America? But why does it become uncool and politically incorrect in lands such as Bharat? Should Hindus become a minority on the verge of extinction for their cause to become worthy of representation? Should they concede their physical existence and their spaces in order for them to become a victimized minority, in which case is a minority, and particularly a victimized minority, the only position from which I can argue a particular issue with a certain semblance of confidence or authority? What is this swap mentality? How does this even work? That is the central question. When you apply the indigenous filter to Bharat, even there what they do is somehow bring in the Aryan invasion theory to say that just as the rest of us are colonizers and invaders, you too are the same. The synthesis that Bharat has undergone for thousands of years to accommodate multiple points of view and to populate its pantheon of deities to ensure that belief systems across the board are represented is completely lost on such people. The fact that so-called Vedic deities and so-called native deities are accommodated as part of Bharat's tradition holistically is completely missed. Those who subscribe to a so-called Vedic point of view have Kuladevatas who are non-Vedic, so to speak. The henotheism of the Vedic tradition is lost on such people. What is henotheism? Anybody who's understood at least Roman pantheon will be able to make sense of this. That is, you carve out a broad canvas of different energy forms and you map local deities onto each of those energy forms. So if the deity happens to have a destroying character, it immediately is accommodated on the head of Shiva. Because whether it's Shiva, Vishnu or Mahesh, you don't see them as deities or gods in the Abrahamic sense, you see them as tattvas or elements. And once you realize that it's a Shiva tattva, it's a Brahma tattva, it's a Vishnu tattva, which is creation, preservation and destruction, and you understand this as part of a cycle, then you find the character of a deity. Do you know that even deities have varna? Deities have varnas. What a casteist religion. By the way, it's UC Berkeley. So what does UC stand for? Does it have a caste angle to it? That's the problem when you try and box every conversation into the caste filter. Because Varna is not a caste filter, it is a consciousness filter. And therefore, you look for, so I don't know how many people are from Maharashtra here. Khandova?
Yeah.
Where is it? Near Shirdi?
Yes.
Right. Which is the tattva that Khandova is associated with?
Shiva.
Exactly.
Lord Shiva.
It's a pastoral deity, and since he happens to be the lord of, let's say, all, he's Pashupati, therefore you associate Khandova with Shiva. Or even Dattatreya with Shiva. Who is from Tamil Nadu here? Ayyanar has to be associated with Shiva.